Hello viewers, welcome to yet another episode of The Femizone with me, Rashida Yahaya. On the program, The Femizone. The Femizone is the program that projects women who have excelled in their chosen careers. And today with me in the studio is Ganiyat Balogun to discuss how she found herself in marketing despite studying journalism as her chosen profession. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Just like I have introduced you to our viewers, can you briefly tell us how you switched places from journalism to active marketing?
Well, I didn't start with journalism actually. My first degree is economics. My MSc is International Relations and Diplomacy. Then I had postgraduate studies in PR and advert. Thereafter, I also went for a postgraduate diploma in journalism. But before then, I've been in the marketing field. So I've started that from the get-go, from the beginning. I think growing up, I've always had the passion for reading newspapers through my dad. I remember in secondary school, most times, especially weekends, I take my time to read the newspapers my father buys because he loves buying newspapers. So from there, without even knowing that I'll end up in that industry, I didn't know how I'll be in the media industry, but I knew that I love to read newspapers. So that was in Lagos. So when I moved to Abuja, maybe by design, privilege, I just found myself in a media house, and I found myself in a marketing department. It's been good for me. I enjoy what I do. I like my job.
That's beautiful. So how has your journalism background helped you in marketing?
Well, my journalism background is pretty new, even though in the course of practicing marketing, I've been able to gain some knowledge through some of my colleagues that are reporters, but I've not really done so much in core journalism. I'm just trying to see what I can do or how I can combine the two later in life or anytime soon.
So what is the biggest misconception between journalism and marketing so far? Any misconception that you found yourself?
The misconception is that people see marketers as people who may not be able to function as journalists. Even though with the number of years that I've spent in the media industry, I've spent more than 20 years in the media industry. So when people say like I may not be able to report, I find it funny. Yes, I find it funny that I've spent quite a number of years in this industry to be able to at least. I know that by certificate you have to have gone through the training to become a journalist, but sometimes we learn by immediate environment or
practical
aspect of it. You learn by the practical aspect of it too and all that. So I feel that people see some media marketers like they can't even write 2 paragraphs and all that. I think that's the only misconception I've seen there.
Okay, so we all know sometimes it's very difficult to convince people, especially with something that they don't know or someone they don't know. Okay, come and invest on this, or we can do this for you. How is that going for you? How is your typical day as a marketer so far?
Okay, typically as a marketer, we have beats. We are assigned beats just like the reporter does.
Okay.
So sometimes we service the same beat, but for different purposes. So we are assigned beats and we are expected to service those beats. In the marketing aspect for the company, for the same company, where a reporter goes, the marketer too ought to be there, and then you service the beat for marketing purpose, for revenue purpose, for the same company.
Is it that they give you targets just like banks, or okay, just go there, market and see how does it work?
Yeah, sure. We are bound by target.
Okay.
We are bound by target. So you most times you must meet your target because quarterly or annually, I think there's an appraisal the company does, so that shows you if you're doing well or not on the job.
Okay, you do something every day, and it's like somehow becomes monotonous for you to keep talking or saying the same thing. How do you remain creative to stay up to date with trends in the marketing?
Marketing is a very interesting profession. In marketing, you already have friends. Your clients have become part of you somehow. Some of your clients are even your friends. So sometimes you go there, you gist, you talk about other things, and then when they have a job for you, it's not hard for them to call you. So most times, it's not like we go there every time to talk and talk and talk. Sometimes you just go, or even on scheduled visit. Sometimes you just do familiarization visit, and our clients understand us. So even when you're not there sometimes and they have something to do, they call you and you have to be there.
So what do you think women can do to break into marketing industry and also succeed at it?
Well, there's no limit for anybody that is willing to do anything. As it is, there's no job that's meant for men that women are no longer doing, because survival is real.
In fact, the women are trying to supersede the men.
Sure, yeah. That's the target, because everybody now wants financial stability.
Yes.
No woman, or I should say most women, no longer want to be independent so much, because we know that it's not also easy, or it's no longer easy for the men. So they need our support. So in whatever way, and as much as the men need our support, we women too, we need financial liberation. You have to be able to work and earn for yourself, no matter how little. Even it doesn't have to be that you work maybe probably to take care of the home front or to challenge your husband, but it's just for you to for yourself. Okay, women can succeed in marketing when they are focused, when they are determined, when they know what they want and they are target driven. The marketing involves so much discipline, so that when we face some challenges that is associated to marketing from women, you know how to navigate it. It doesn't have to become it doesn't have to become messy. You know how to use maturity to handle the situations that you find on the job.
Can you remember any maybe difficult clients that made your life uncomfortable in the field? Have you ever encountered any challenge like that?
Yeah, I've had a client that I did business with. I published an advert for him and he refused to pay. He refused to pay. and it dragged from weeks to months, and eventually I had to use my own money to offset his debt, and that debt is still outstanding on him. Yeah, up till today. Sometimes when I remember, I'll call him. Until 2 years ago, he stopped picking my call. Before he picks and keeps assuring me that when money comes, we pay. Sometimes I call you, say, hey, how much is it again? I will say it. You say, okay, I shouldn't worry. He's expecting something, he will pay. But until like a few years ago, I see that he stopped picking my call. It was very. I don't know the word to use then, because I felt it so much, because the amount was a burden for me to bear. I remember a few times I've had to call him in the middle of the night to, prick his conscience. But eventually I had to offset the debt.
Yeah. Well, viewers, it has been a very interesting conversation with our guest here, Ganiyat. So very quickly, we are going to go into a very interesting segment, which is the rapid fire. So tell us, how do you unwind?
Well, before now, let me say I used to be a partial introvert, but about 6 years ago, I started, changing my lifestyle. I joined a few social clubs like the Rotary Club. So I joined other professional bodies. So I think they have kept me busy in the last 6 years, because Rotary on its own is full of activities. You even get tired of the activities. So even before I finish the Rotary, the NIPR activity is there, and on and on. Then the other aspect, sometimes I just I go out with the family. Maybe sometimes we have dinner, or during Ramadan we can have iftar at any suitable restaurant just once in a while.
Okay, so what's your favorite food? What do you like eating?
I like eating intercontinental food.
That's very good. So if you are asked to choose which country do you want to visit right now?
Right now, have I had that thought? Okay, maybe Qatar.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Viewers, thank you for watching this program, and I hope you enjoy every bit of it. Keep it with us while we bring you yet another interesting guest on the program, The Femizon. I remain yours, Rashida Yahaya. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media handles. Thank you for watching. Bye.